They finally did it! Springfield Armory released an XDM in best millimeter at last. I have been calling and writing emails to them for years, nagging for a 10mm version of their XDM, and it is finally here. You guys know that I'm a huge whore for the centimeter. 10mm is an extremely versatile cartridge. It can be loaded with bullets ranging from 60 to 230 grains. Gone are the days when only hand loaders or boutique ammo makers loaded full power 10mm too. There are respectable loads from some of the biggest names in the business now. But just because you can load it as hot as a .357 Magnum doesn't mean you have to. You can carry 10mm ammo that's basically like a +P 40 Smith & Wesson for lower recoil and fast, accurate shooting to defend against human beings. Or you can load it with crazy nuclear loads for hunting or large animal defense. And the two pistols that Springfield has released today are outstanding design choices. As much as I like Glock pistols, the G29 has never made a lot of sense to me. Like a .357 Magnum snub-nosed revolver, the G29 is a lot of horsepower, and that's hard to wrestle with your pinky hanging off the end of the grip. Springfield made a well-considered choice when they decided that both of their new 10mm XDM pistols would have a full-sized grip. Yes, I understand that grip length matters for concealment, but full nuclear 10mm is a handful, and I for one welcome this choice. Maybe if these sell well enough, they can follow up with a compact model that reduces grip length to just long enough to get your fingers on. While both pistols have a full-size grip and accept the same 15-round magazine, one is a traditional 4.5-inch service pistol size, and the other is a 5.25-inch long slide version that would be well suited to hunting, trail defense, or competition. Springfield sent me the long slide version to review. It comes with 3 15-round magazines instead of 2 15-round magazines with the 4.5-inch. It has an adjustable rear sight and an extra notch in the slide serrations at the front. Otherwise, the two pistols are identical. In all respects, the 10mm XDM is the same as the XDM pistols made in other lesser calibers. They have the same XDM melanite finish, match barrels, interchangeable back straps, ambidextrous mag release, and the sight dovetails on the 4.5-inch model are the same dimensions as those on certain SIG models, making it easy to locate aftermarket sights. Springfield says they tested the 10mm XDM with 10,000 rounds with no maintenance other than lube and recoil spring changes every 2,000 rounds. I didn't have 10,000 rounds. But I did have a wide range of ammo with different nose profiles, and some of them were legit full-power 10mm as Colonel Cooper would have wanted. All fed and ejected perfectly with no malfunctions. I'll post velocity figures in the description below, but a couple of the notable loads were Ventura 180 grain JHP with an average velocity of 1,402 feet per second, and the Ventura 115 grain Xtreme Defense with an average velocity of almost 1,600 feet per second. Shooting the pistol is predictably enjoyable. I'm not a big fan of accuracy reviews because I don't own a ransom rest, and without one, the results are largely dependent on shooter variables, but the long sight radius makes for a precise sight picture, and the fiber optic front sight really grabs your attention. The pistol is certainly more accurate than I am from an unsupported standing position. As expected, the Ventura 180 grain recoiled quite a bit. Some of the lighter loads were quite manageable. Surprisingly, the 115 grain Xtreme Defense was one of the softer recoiling loads because of the light bullet, despite the crazy fast velocity. The extra weight of the longer slide likely helps soak up recoil a little bit. It does have a cutout on the top that doesn't really make any sense without a ported barrel though. Maybe I'm missing something, but it seems like this cutout can serve no purpose other than a place for dirt to get in. My preference for this pistol would have been to delete that cutout and to offer the pistol with a 6-inch threaded barrel as a factory option or aftermarket part so the end user can choose to add a compensator, silencer, or just leave the muzzle bare. Another unusual point was that the magazines provided lacked any witness holes. I suspect that's just because they're pre-production samples. Mags shipped with production pistols will almost certainly have witness holes just like all the other XDM pistols. I like this pistol. I've liked it since it was called the HS2000. It feels great in the hand despite being chambered for a rather large cartridge. It arrived with the smallest grip insert installed, which is just as well because I have tiny hobbit fingers. The XDM10's grip feels about the same size as my polymer frame Witness, although the Witness does have a smaller grip. The XDM-10's grip is noticeably smaller, shorter really, than the grip on my Glock 20 SF. If I were to imagine a perfect 10mm pistol, the Springfield XDM-10 checks the boxes for almost everything that would be on my list. This has been a long time coming, but it's here now, and it is everything I hoped it would be. If you enjoy watching videos about guns, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Engaging with videos you enjoy helps YouTube algorithms understand what you want to see more of, and that doesn't just mean TFBTV content. It is more important than ever to support gun-related YouTube content, and we are truly grateful for your loyal support. Thank you for sticking with us. Of course, these videos wouldn't be possible without sponsors, so if you want to support the channel and save some money on ammo at the same time, check out Ventura Munitions. They've got lots of great deals on ammo, including best millimeter. Have a great day.